Hello everybody, today we're going to do Module 4, Lesson 13, and our objective is that we're going to find areas by decomposing or taking apart into rectangles or completing composite figures to form rectangles. So we're going to take them apart or we're going to put them back together. Composite means putting them together. Please note that you're going to need a template for this video, and this template is just the grid, okay? The grid is going to help you draw your rectangles and your shapes. Okay. Before we start, let's do an application problem. Okay. Anil finds the area of a 5-inch by 17-inch rectangle by breaking it into two smaller rectangles. Show one way that he could have solved the problem, and what is the area of the rectangle? Okay, so he finds the area of a 5-inch by 17-inch rectangle. Okay, so I know that this is 5 inches. Oops, where did my pencil go? This is 5 inches, and this is 17 inches right here. Now, I gotta break it. He thought it would be easier if he broke it into pieces. So I'm thinking, what can I break 17 into that would be easy? Well, I can always take a 10 out. Taking a 10 out is always easy. So let's take a 10 out. So I'm gonna just draw a line, let's say, how about right here? This is where I'm gonna cut it. Okay, now I'm gonna say that this side would be the 10 inches because I'm taking 10 out. Well, 17 take away 10 leaves this to be 7 inches. Okay, now I have to find the area of both of these rectangles, and then I'm going to add them together, and then that should give me my total. Correct? Okay, so let's do that. Let's find the area of this first rectangle. So I'm going to do 10 times 5, right? Okay. And then I'm going to add it to this area. Well, I know with my opposite rule for rectangles that this is also 5 inches. So this is really going to be 7 times 5. 7 times 5. Now if I add this area and this area up, I should have the total. Okay, so let's find this area right here. And that's going to be right here. 10 times 5 is 50. Plus 7 times 5, which would be this area right here, would equal, so this area right here, we can put this area equals 50 square inches. I need a smaller pen. And let's find this one. 7 times 5 is 35. Well, this would be 35 square inches. Now let's add them together. Equals the whole area of that whole rectangle. Well, I can add my 10s. That would be 80, 5 would be 85 square inches is my area. Well, goodness, that was a lot easier than trying to multiply 5 times 17. This is a lot easier. Excellent. Okay, clear this off. Now, this is when you need a template. So, pull out your template, and I need you to make me this shape. So it's going to be a little bit tricky to do this because I need to make this shape. Now, let me make a big grid. Let's just start with that. I'm going to have to make me a grid. You already have your grid. So excuse me for just a second while I make me a grid. Okay. I'm just making me a grid, and then we're going to color in some squares, okay? And then that coloring in those squares will make us a picture. Okay, so here's my grid. It's just a piece of yours. You can do this maybe in the corner of your paper. Okay, now, what if I do, no, I'm going to do it this way. Just try to figure out how to do it. I guess we'll do it pink because maybe pink will stand out. Okay, so you need to color down 4 squares. So 34, color down this 4 here. Okay. Okay, and then I need you to color 4 over beside it. Where's my pencil? Okay, so color 4 beside it. Oh, and 4 beside it. Okay, and then you need to color 2 over this direction. So you color right here. Color 2 over. Oh my goodness. A little bit harder than it looks. Alright, there we go. Try to color in some of these, whoops, light things. Okay, now I'm going to outline this. I'm going to outline it in a different color. You do not have to outline it. I am just going to outline it just so that we can really see it. Okay, especially since I'm hand drawing this and yours should look easier. This is the shape we're going to do. Okay, this is the shape we're going to talk about. Now, we need to find the area of this shape. So, the easiest, we can do this one of 2 ways. The first way we're going to do it is we're going to decompose it. We're going to take it apart. Okay, so if we take it apart, let's break it into 2 different rectangles. So if I draw a line right here, I can find this rectangle right here, this blue rectangle. And I can find this rectangle over here and then add them together and I should have the same amount, right? Okay, so let's find the area of the blue rectangle, the blue dotted rectangle. Okay, so I just need a side. This one's 2. 2, 3, 4. This is 4. I need 2 sides. So 2 times 4, my area would be 8 square units. Okay? Oops. I guess it thought. There we go, that's better. Alright, now, I guess it thought that it needed to change. Yeah, I can make it fit. Alright, so 8 square units. Now, let's find this one. I guess we'll make this one be green. So now we need to find the area of this rectangle. So what's the side? This side is 2. This side is 2. We know that if you multiply the 2 sides, you get the area. 2 times 2 is 4, although we probably could have looked at that just by looking. We would have known that that had 4. Alright, now we've got the blue, we've got the green. We need to add the blue area and the green area, and that should give us the red area. So the area of the red rectangle should be 8 plus 4 because this is the answer of both of these. So this one has area of 8. This one has an area of 4. So if this is the 2 areas, we should add them together. We can get the total, or the sum of the 2 areas. So here we go. 8 plus 4. Well, if it's 9 plus 4, would be 13. So that makes it be 12. So 12 square units. Okay? So the area of that shape is 12 square units. Okay. Now, let's try something else. Let's try the same thing, only we're going to do it a different way. So, on another spot of your grid, you're going to make the same shape. So, excuse me while I make another grid. I wish I could just make a grid so fast. I wonder if there's a trick. I bet you there is. Alright. Draw my part of the grid. You don't have to do this. You already have your grid. This is why you needed your template. Sorry that you have to wait for that. Okay. Now I'm going to erase my extras. Right there. Alright, now we're going to color it in. We have pink. Okay, so we got to go over this way. 1, 2, 3. Over this way. And we're going to color it in. I lost my marker. Come on, marker. Okay. I lost my marker again. Here we go, and then we had to go over 2 right here. And we colored this part in. Sometimes I feel like I move faster than the computer. Where is it? Okay, now we want to find the area of the red. We want to find the area of the red shape. Last time, now we know the answer is going to be 12, right? Sure, because we already did the same problem, but we're going to do it a different way. So last time we took it apart into 2 rectangles. This time, let's build it up. So this time, let's add a different shape. Let's make it one entire rectangle. And then, when we're done, we can take away this rectangle out of this one, right, out of the blue one, and that should give us the answer for the red one, right? So we find this and we figure out what this is, take this piece away, that will leave us with the answer for the rest of the whole. All right, so here we go. This is blue. What are my sides for this rectangle? So 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, awesome, it's a square. So the area of the blue rectangle is 4 times 4. Oh, now you just heard me say that was a square. How come I said that? A square is a kind of a rectangle. It just so happens that all the sides are equal. It really is a rectangle, isn't it? Kind of one of those funny things. Okay, so 4 times 4 is 16 square units. Okay, now this is my total. I have too many. This is not the answer for the red. Let's find the area of the green. So this one would be 2 on this side, 2 on this side. So this area equals 2 times 2, another square. All right, 2 times 2 is 4 square units. Now instead of adding, I'm going to take the green from the blue. And that will tell me the answer for the red. So if I take the green from the blue, I've got 16, take away 4. See my answers? Take away 4, and what would that give me? 6 take away 4 is 2, still have that 10. 10 or 12 square units. Is that the same answer that we had before? It sure is. We just did it a different way. We used a composite of it instead of taking it apart. See how we did that? So we can either cut it up, decompose it, or we can do something bigger and cut out the piece of the part that's not the area that we need to measure. And that leaves us with the rest. All right. So let's do it. Let's do one more. And unfortunately, I am going to have to make another grid. Okay, I'm going to erase the extras. Oops, I erased my line. Find my mouse again. There it is. Put my line back. Doop, 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 doop. Alright, now, get my marker. We're going to do this shape. Now, this goes 5 down and over 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then over 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and we're going to color that spot in. That's my marker. Goodness, this is a continuing theme here. Alright, then we're going to go over 2. Like this. Okay, and then we're going to go over this way and do the same thing. Only this time we're going to go down 5. Over 2. Up 5, color it in. Alright, now I'm going to outline it in red so that we can see it. Okay, I'm going to outline this shape in red. so you can really see what we need, because things aren't exactly perfect and it just helps to be a little bit more clear. We need to find the area of that red shape. Okay, so we're going to 2 different ways. The first time, let's cut it apart. Well, how many shapes can we cut it into? How many would be easy? We need some even rectangles. Well, let's cut it right here. Let's do that. Now look, I know, whoops, where's my marker? Right here. I know that this blue one is also the same as this one, so I can just double it, right? Okay, and then, so let's do 2 blue ones, and then let's do this one right here in the middle. Okay, so here we go. Find the blue again. We got to find the area of this blue. Now this would be 2. This would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so the area of the blue is 2 times 5, which equals 10. Okay, but remember there was 2 of them. This one is 10, this one is 10. So this area right here is 10. This one right here would be 10. Okay, now let's do the green. And this would be 2, and this would be 2. So we know that the area is 2 times 2, which equals 4. Now let's add them all up. Okay, so we decompose it. We took it apart. So let's add it up and let's see. Here we go. 10, 20, 4. So this would be 10 plus 10 plus 4. So 10, 20, 4, which is 24 square units. Okay, now that's the decomposing way. Let's do it the composite way. So we need another one. Let's do yellow. Okay, so this one, we need to find the whole, should get the same answer, that whole thing. So what is this side? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on this side. So the area equals 6 times 5. 6 times 5 is 30. Okay, but now I have to figure out how to cut this one apart. Now, I need different color. Guess I'll do green again. I want to find out what this one is. This piece right here. Okay, so I want to find out that piece. This side would be 2, 2, 3. This side would be 3. So area equals 2 times 3, which equals 6. Now I know if I take this yellow and I take away this second green one, this one that I'm coloring in, that I should be able to find the answer to the rest of the piece, right? Okay, so let's take it away. So let's use red. Because red is really the shape I want to measure. Alright, come on now. Red. Okay. Area is 30, take away 6. Well, I know a 10 take away 6 would be 4, and if I took a 10 from that, that would be 24 square units. There we go. So, I got the same answer by taking it apart and adding it up, all the pieces, as well as taking the larger picture and finding the piece that was cut out and subtracting it. I got the exact same answer. Alright, this is our project for today. So, I'm going to do a couple of things without the grid. Real quick. I'm going to black. Alright, now, let's say that we wanted to find the area of a shape that looks like this. Okay, and it just has a piece cut out of it, and this part right in here is all shaded. Okay, now, this side is 2 centimeters, this side is 4 centimeters, this whole side is 6 centimeters, and this side is 6 centimeters. Now, we can do it either way. We can cut it into parts, or we can add it up. So, do the total and do the takeaway section. I think I'm going to do that one. So what is the area of the entire piece? The area, let's see, that was going to be the Let's do that one blue. We want to know what this whole area is. Do this. So the area would be the side by this side. So 6 times 6, which equals 36 square centimeters. Okay, and I've got to figure out what I'm taking away. That's the green. That's the piece I cut out. All right. What's the area of the green? The area of the green would be 2 times 4, which is 8 square centimeters. Okay, now I need to do a takeaway to find out my black, the entire shape here. Actually, we'll call it red, because that's what we want right here. We wanted this piece right in here that was all shaded. So let's figure out what the red is. The red would be 36 take away 8. Okay, now 6 take away 8 can't do it. Let's regroup. 16 take away 8 is 8. Bring down the 2. It is 28 square centimeters. Okay? Now, one more thing before we quit for today. Okay. Now, let's say that you have a shape that looks like this. In the rectangle, and it has a box taken out of it. Okay? And it says that this is 11 feet. And it says that this is 9 feet. And it says that this part right here is 5 feet. But this is blank feet. And this side is blank feet. They didn't tell you that, but they did tell you that this is 4 feet. Now, I can figure out the area, and I need to figure out the area of the shaded region. I need to figure this out. Now, do you have enough information? You don't know what these are. You got to know the side so you'll know what to take out, right? If we do a takeaway. So, what can we do? Well, I know that this side has to be 9 too, right? This whole side has to equal 9 because this side is 9. But it has 4 right here. So 9 take away 4, what would be left? That would be 5 feet right here, okay? Now I know opposite sides should be equal. So this whole side right here should be 11. But I have 5 right here. So what's the leftover spot? 11 take away 5, that would be 6. So 6 goes here. Okay. Now, let's find the area of this. Now that we know these two little sides, we can know what we can cut out of it. So I'm going to do the composite way. Come on now. Alright, so here we go. I'm going to do, actually, blue. This is the one we want. We want to find out this total first. So the area of the blue would be 11 times 9. 11 times 9. So 11 times 9 is 99 feet. Okay, now I need to find out what part is cut out. I need to find out what this is. So the area of the green is going to be 5 right here times 6. 5 times 6 is 30 feet. Okay, now we need to find the red. What was the red? The red was a shaded part. So how am I going to find that red part? How do I find this shape? This unusual shape. How do I find that? Well, I'm going to have to do some takeaway. I've got to take this box out of that. I'm going to do 99, take away 30. And what do I have? 69 square feet. It's the area of the red shape, or the shaded red shape. Alright, good luck, and I hope you have fun doing this. This is real stuff. Alright, talk to you soon.